I picked UNL because it was really close to home. I was able to see my parents on the weekends if I needed to, but still have the freedom to be on my own and be my own independent person.
One reason why I pursued the program at UNL was because it was an interdisciplinary program that has the three components: marketing, communication, and advertising, and those are areas that I'm interested in.
I came to UNL because it was close to my hometown and I wanted to, be close to my family. And it also has this awesome major, biological systems engineering, which really caught my eye, and no other program seemed to compare to this.
I chose to go to UNL because of the Johnny Carson School of Theater and Film. The endowment has allowed the school to really branch out and acquire a lot more technologies than other schools around. So there was a lot more opportunity and chance of working with new materials and equipment going to this school.
I decided to come to UNL because I was an academic transfer, came from SEC and transferred to UNL because I just felt like I would get a good experience here.
I decided to come to UNL because I established personal contact before I even come to this country. I was admitted to several different other schools. Only UNL reached out to me before I came here and let me know what is it like to be a college student.
My feelings about graduation are a little bit of excitement and sadness over the fact that these 4 years have gone by too fast. But I'm very excited to take this next step in my life and in my career, and just to see all that is in store for me thanks to the great education I've gotten through UNL.
I feel so relieved, but I feel scared too.
It'll feel really great walking across the stage, but at the same time, it'll be hard to leave Lincoln and leave college.
I'm really excited about graduating because I feel like UNL has prepared me well to move on, but at the same time, I'm going to be really sad to leave behind so many awesome friends I've made over the years here and just the people I've worked with, but I really feel like UNL has prepared me well.
I am so excited to graduate and finally do what I've been working towards doing for my whole life, and it's just the start of everything.
I guess when I walk across the stage at Memorial Stadium, I just hope I don't collapse and fall over or start crying in front of everybody.
I'm excited because I'm all ready to explore a new chapter of my life. I think CBA has definitely prepared me with the skill set I needed to go out there. At the same time, I feel a little sad just because I'm not sure where I'm going to settle yet. So it really kind of makes me sad knowing that I might be leaving this town, leaving this community that I've known for so long.
I'm getting married next January 18th, 2014, and my wedding colors are red for Nebraska.
We played dodgeball in Memorial Stadium under the lights, which was a lot of fun. Prince Amukamara and Rex Burkhead, Tommy Frazier and Corey Ross all came back and played with us, so that was a blast. Rex was saying how he never thought that would be his actual last game at Memorial Stadium, so that was pretty cool.
The big event is a one-day community service event here in Lincoln, Nebraska, and it's on a Saturday in April, and it's one of the biggest volunteer events on campus. I volunteered as an operations staff, just kind of help the community around Lincoln, help clean up trash, clean up trails, that sort of thing, even dog parks too.
There's a big difference between soccer and football because back home what we call football is actually soccer. So I got to know the difference between soccer and American football. So I enjoyed the game.
Early in my time at UNL, I got together with other engineering students here, and we started a nonprofit called the World Energy Project. And the mission is to work with developing communities around the world to design sustainable energy systems. And it was a really great way for us to take what we've learned in the classroom and apply it to the field, to the people who need it most.
I've done the Mr. and Mr. Engineering pageant for the past 3 years. I won last year, and I love doing it because I get to go up on stage and make a fool of myself. Like this past year, I sang I Believe in a Thing Called Love in little short shorts and a wig and just tried to ham it up as best I could.
I'm really excited that both my dad and I are graduating, and it will be the best day.
I'm glad to be a Husker because that means being part of a winner's team.
I think the best part about being a Husker is the amount of respect that you get from other people, because I know you're a hardworking and honest individual, and I like to keep that level of respect up to the Husker name in everything I do.
I think it is great to be in Husker because you have that sort of DNA running inside you. I know I'm still going to be very involved with the college as an alumni, and that's just something I'm going to keep doing.
What it means to be a Husker to me would be just kind of have those common Nebraska values and being able to wear red every Saturday.
Being a Husker is having a true connection to Nebraska, which is the best state in the U.S.
The best part about being a Husker is being connected with so many students that share the same ideals and values as me and being able to stay connected with them as I grow into my career.
And one thing about Nebraskans is that they are so receptive and they're so welcoming to people. So I'm going to miss that.
Being a Husker means more than just cheering for a football team. It's energy, it's passion, it's family. And I think that's the most important thing.
Saturday mornings, just the best feeling, getting up, going out, tailgating with all your family and friends.
The greatest thing about being a Husker is going off somewhere else and everyone knowing that you're hardworking, you're determined, and that you've got a great education and where you went to school.
I'm glad I'm a Husker because of all the wonderful people in Lincoln, Nebraska. What the football team did for Jack Hoffman, the pediatric cancer recipient, was wonderful. You know, it was really a great moment for not only the University of Nebraska, but the state of Nebraska. It's something that Rex Burkhead, CJ Zimmer, some of those other guys really just wanted to do and give Jack that opportunity. So I'm really gonna miss all the special people in Lincoln, Nebraska and at the university.
A young man that, as I mentioned, has really been adopted by this football team, just scored a touchdown.
Oh, wow, what a moment. That was a moment right there. Wow, goosebumps.
I'm really excited about graduating at Memorial Stadium because I've attended so many football games there and it just really symbolizes what makes UNL so great.
Graduating in Memorial Stadium definitely makes me more excited for the ceremony, plus the fact that my parents are coming here for my graduation. It is definitely very exciting to show them around the campus and to kind of show them the Husker spirit.
It'll feel really great walking across the stage, but at the same time, it'll be hard to leave Lincoln and leave college.
I think if I was going to design the commencement ceremony, there would need to be at least 200 moving lights, probably a rig of close to 500 conventional lights, probably some LED screens and some strobes and some black lights, because that's how I feel about college.
I think anytime you're in Memorial Stadium, you kind of know it's sacred ground and know that you're walking where some of the greatest football players have played, and it's something that I'm definitely looking forward to.
I've been going to football games there since as long as I could remember, and if it rains, that'll just make it more fun.
It's cool that we're the first graduating class to do so, and I've always thought that they should do that, and being outside and in the stadium always felt like that's what a lot of colleges do, so us being able to do so as well seems really cool.
Graduating in Memorial Stadium is like my family's dream come true. I'm not playing football, but I'm still walking on the field.
I'm going to miss Ronza. Yeah. I'm going to miss the burgers and the fries, and then that's true. I'm not joking. That's really true.
I'm going to miss the Daily Nebraskan. That's not even a hard question to answer. I'm going to miss the Daily Nebraskan. So much fun and just entirely rewarding. I wouldn't be where I am without the Daily Nebraskan.
I think one of the biggest things I'm going to miss on campus is being fed all the time in the dorm lunch halls.
One thing that I will miss most about UNL is the fact of the people and the wonderful people I have the opportunity to meet here. We heard a lot about there's no place like Nebraska, but I will say there's no people like Nebraskans.
I'll miss going into Anderson Hall just about every day. It's always such a welcoming atmosphere with the faculty and the students, and a really great building. So I'll definitely miss that.
I think the thing I'll miss the most about being a Husker is all my friends, the football games obviously, just being on campus, being around the university all the time. I'm really going to miss that. If I had to choose, I would delay graduation a couple more years, but I don't think my parents would prefer that.
The one thing that I'll miss about UNL is the camaraderie that you feel on campus and being among people who love doing what you're doing and being among friends who want to do exactly that.
The one thing I'll miss most about my college career here, probably my friends. Obviously throughout classes I've met pretty cool people and we don't have the same life paths, sadly, so hopefully I'll stay in touch.
The one thing I'll miss most about UNL is probably going to the football games and just all the different on-campus events.
There's a lot of things I'm going to miss about being a student at the university. One of the main things is my daily nap. That's going to be rough.
After graduation, I plan on moving down to Kansas City to work for an engineering firm called Burns & McDonnell, where I'll be working in their transmission and distribution department, designing foundations for circuit breakers and transformers.
I will be going to the Santa Fe Opera as the technical production assistant under Tracy Amergast and Paul Horpedahl. And following that contract, I will be going to New York City and work to become a freelance lighting designer.
My plans after college are to become a special education 7th grade teacher at Color Middle School.
After graduation, I'm going to work for Conagra Foods in Omaha. I'm going to be working mostly on event planning, so I'll be helping them plan all their summer trade shows.
Probably spend a couple weeks with my family and then hopefully go off to the real world.
I would love to work in the account management area in an advertising agency, and I would like to continue teaching as well.
I have accepted a full-time position as a general assignment city desk reporter at the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette in Little Rock, Arkansas.
I will be the assistant golf professional at Wilderness Ridge. After that, I want to one day open my own teaching facility.
I'm starting an organization that's going to bring in partnership in economic development in the Nyanza province of Kenya.
After graduation, I plan to attend graduate school at Stanford. I'll be joining their atmosphere energy program within the Department of Environmental Engineering.
I would like to work in the marketing field or the communications field for promotion, marketing, strategies, and things like that. And eventually I would like to go to grad school.
My plans after college are going to be to attend the University of Nebraska Medical Center, College of Medicine. At UNMC, I'll be studying to receive my doctorate in medicine and hopefully help with healthcare in Nebraska.